Hey guys, it's JMeyels. It's time we sat down and talked. A more serious topic, but one nonetheless that needs to be discussed. Before we get into it, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below for a chance to win the 10,000 Apex coin giveaway. As always, the finalist from last video is in the comment section below. Obviously, if you don't want the coins, you can just take $100. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. I want to go ahead and warn you that this is more of a serious topic, one that, like I said, needs to be discussed and probably won't have too many segments and mostly just harping on one situation. So where do I even start with this? Well, the date is actually just past its year anniversary, June 28th, 2021. JMeyels has just uploaded a video called Respawn Under Fire as pros and fans go on strike to hashtag save Apex ranked, and it got ugly. You know, my good old cringy titles that I've always done, which by the way, some of you are new to the channel, you may not know this, but we do those titles on purpose because I think they're funny, they're amusing, especially to see people's reaction when they get so upset about something so minute. I've been doing it for over a year at this point. It's just been more of a meme. Anyhow, this besides the point and has absolutely nothing to do with the video. What is a part of the video is the meaning of this video and why I made it to begin with over a year ago, and that was the fact that all these pro players got together and decided to strike Apex, and it looks like, unfortunately, we could be leading into that again. Now, before you get worried or, you know, cringed out because players are getting together and, you know, going on strike about a game, I just want to let you know these aren't just random people in the comments that are, you know, just talking in my community or something like that. These are really big threads that are gaining a lot of traction, a lot of comments, a lot of likes that I think a lot of people are actually geared towards. So back over a year ago, the system that we had was absolutely atrocious. I think a lot of people were still very, very upset with a lot of the whole rank system issues, and all these pro players got together. They said, hey, look, we're going on strike. Nobody play Apex ranked. Everybody talk about this right here. Everybody talk about ranked. Everybody use the hashtag save Apex ranked. We're going to get Respawn's attention. And thankfully, it actually did get Respawn's attention. And I hope that with this new movement that I'm going to tie into in just a second here, and I can tell you guys what's been going on recently in the threads that I'm talking about specifically, hopefully it does get Respawn's attention. Hopefully Apex does actually follow suit and look at what we're talking about here. But there was a big long post about all of the cheaters that basically, you know, we just can't get a hold of in ranked, and many other things in ranked that were just so bad that needed to be fixed. Ryan Rigney at the time was working with Apex, and he did, you know, make a mention here, you know, some of these are very valid complaints. We got to crack down on cheating and make some serious progress and just stop saying, hey, we're gonna fix it. And I will say, looking back a year from, you know, now that I've made this video, it definitely feels like the cheater situation is much better than what it used to be. Obviously, we're still not ever going to be there where we want to be, but the important thing to know is that it started with this tweet from Sweet Dream saying empty promises and false hope, hashtag save Apex ranked before it is too late. Obviously saying before people, you know, die off and run away and they're done with the game. That's what they're saying that we need to get away from. And the reason I think we could sadly be heading in that same direction is because this is what's currently, you know, trending over on Reddit, trending on multiple YouTube videos. And I also want to talk about how Respawn may already be aware of this and maybe putting things into place to stop any kind of strike or protest against Apex. So first off, I want to make news of this article that was sent to me by my friend Kelso, and Mrs. Kelso is the one who found it, his wife, and it was basically over on Gfinity talking about players going on strike with Apex. And basically the thread is just a recap of this Reddit thread, so I'll actually point more towards the Reddit thread here. And this got over 4.6 thousand upvotes on Reddit, and I had a lot of commenters who had great ideas, who also got a lot of upvotes here, over 1,000 comments just about. And basically the title says, hey, can we all pick a day to just not play Apex and go on strike? Some people were even saying like, yo, let's do no Apex August, you know, tell your friends, tell your streamer people, you know, tell everybody and let them all know we need everybody on board. This actually got a lot of upvotes, people saying, yo, we definitely need to do something because it's getting out of hand. Multiple people in the comments though said, look, I've already stopped. I finished the battle pass and I'm done. I'm out. I'm sick of this game. It's been so boring. And it's not just the fact that there's been no content, even though I personally love control mode. It's not just the fact that people want a new game mode. They really more than anything want these bugs to be fixed. And it's not just, yo, you know, the Lober bracelet bug doesn't work. It's like actually not been working for months, and it's getting very old. Now it's the no regs, and it's not just been no regs that just popped up last week. It's been many weeks. It's not just that though. We've also got other things. The Xbox issues, the audio game chat stuff has been over 2 months now just about. And with everything, it's always been, we hear you, we understand, we're doing something, we're working on it, we're looking into it. And it's just unfortunately been a lot of empty promises and false hope. Now the argument at the end of the day though is we know Respawn, obviously they're not that dumb, they're obviously working on it, but what is taking so long? And it's not just one bug that is taking so long. Every single thing that seems to happen that goes wrong, they all take equally as long to fix, and it's too long. It makes sense if there's a little bug that pops up in the game. It's like, hey, obviously this is a more complex bug, it's going to take us a while to fix this, but it's like every single issue that arises is like a 2-month fix. There are some bugs that they fix a little faster, but it's just hard to believe that like 7 out of the 10 bugs that arise in the game take 2 months to fix. Now, this video is not really mainly geared towards my ideas or my opinions on the whole situation. I do understand a lot of things that Respawn say. You know, we heard from Tyler earlier a couple days ago talking about basically the reason they don't just put a patch on the wall or, you know, try to make a little small fix here or there that'll work for a couple of days. They want to go down to the source. So that's like flooding an apartment. You don't want to just patch a crack in the wall or crack in the roof. You want to fix the actual water leak first and then go fix the crack in the roof. So I totally get it. At the end of the day, there's never going to be a time where there's not bickering and banter and arguing between the community and its developers. But I would comfortably say that we're probably at a time in Apex right now where there are more game-breaking bugs that exist all at once that have not been fixed than we have ever been at before. Now, as soon as this conversation about going on strike once again arose and all of these Reddit threads started to gain traction, even Thornton Smash made a video about the strike and it started to gain a lot of traction, all of a sudden Jay Frichet, I think is how you pronounce his name. I could be totally butchering that. He's been in Apex for so long. I should know his name by now. I know I'm absolutely terrible. Anyhow, he's not been active on Twitter, unfortunately, for almost over a year, which oddly enough almost lines up to when the last time #SaveApexRanked was going on. Anyways, he made an update to the Trello board with all of these game-breaking bugs just 1 day ago. And all of these are pretty much the ones we're talking about here. Issues with Wraith, invulnerability during phasing, players experiencing input lag on Xbox Series S and X, and then Loba's tactical failing, Xbox having some headsets not picking up the player mic, reports of some players not receiving Apex coins after they're making the purchase, and the list goes on and on and on. Now, obviously, most of these are actually flagged with the yellow, which means they don't really have a fix, but they are investigating the issue. Some are actually green lighted, saying it's coming in a future patch. They got the fix for it. We just got to wait till the next patch, but we've seen some of these green lighted for quite some time. Predator ranks getting incorrect rewards has been on there for so long, and you know, obviously that's still not really fixed. I want to say it's been on there since like season 10. Now, this is not a video meant for you to put on your tinfoil hats and start getting into conspiracy theories or anything like that. I'm just saying that it's very odd that, you know, he added all of this stuff to the Trello board right as all of this stuff started to gain traction with people going on strike. Maybe they're trying to avoid pro players doing all of this again. How bad did it really hurt the game the last time they did this? Maybe they're like, oh, yo, look, we got to do something. We got to speak out because it seems like maybe people are getting frustrated again. They may try to do something that we don't like. They may try to do something that hurts our game a lot, which will actually be interesting if they decide to speak out and do something about it, because you know, they've not really been responding to people as of lately. And the reason for that, I talked about in a couple of videos, is there was an Apex Legends former developer who spoke and responded to someone on the Reddit thread. And when someone was like, yo, what's the subreddit for now? Respawn have their fingers in their ears. They don't listen to us. They don't care about us. They don't want to talk to us anymore. They used to respond all the time. Now they don't do it. He responded saying, hey, as a former Apex Legends developer, now on Star Wars, I would read all of these things. I would come here and, you know, sometimes I'd get aggravated and I would respond to people in a way that I shouldn't have. Therefore, we've basically found over the years of doing this that it's more healthy to not reply at all than to reply and have something that you regret, or people just attacking you for all kind of crazy stuff whenever you reply because they know you're here. So therefore, they've just kind of mutually decided that it's just best not to respond at all. So that's kind of why we've not been getting a lot of communication lately. So it'd be very interesting to see if they actually do come out and try to stop anything happening like a strike. I think it'd be crazy if the pro players got a hold of this. It looks like the casual player base is already starting to build up something. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel as always for that chance to win a 10,000 Apex coin giveaway. And until the next time, I'll see you all later. Take care of yourselves. Later, Gators.